Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to an arcade. Today I'm playing the Creepypasta virus. I'm curious on what this is actually going to entail, as, actually I'll go suppression instead. As Creepypasta for Neurox Wormers seems kind of strange to me, but although, I don't know, I'm just going to go in normal. I'm going to be calling it Spooky Scary. Alright, welcome to this scenario. Your goal is to destroy the world through turning them into psychopathic killers. Enjoy! Fair enough. Tips. The special abilities, ones I added, can eventually give you the popular creepypastas that everyone loves. However, they can be quite lethal early on and can kill everyone off if taken too early. Be mostly careful about diseases with lethality, and I did my best to make infectious symptoms. Alright, sweet. So let's go in India. Oh. Okay. That was possibly the biggest lag spike I've ever had in Plague Inc. Ever. Alright, so let's have a look at our lovely tree. Alright, so the tree is looking pretty different. These ones are looking mostly the same. Alright, so let's read the transmissions. Ghost Ships 1. I'm going to grab that right now. Ships from all eras begin to sail the seas with the souls of the dead on board. They spread disease as well as fire. The number of ships with the dead in the seas increase. They also become more hostile towards others. Breath of death. Ooh. Wow. The pathogen begins to carry itself with the wind, increasing air transmission. Dogs 1. Dogs become able to transmit the disease. The dogs begin to have an eerie desire to socialize with humans, and will also stalk them. Skin 1. Skin becomes a surface for the virus. The virus replicates inside skin cells, causing the pigment of skin to become grey. Blood 1. Gives organism ability to spread through blood-to-blood contact. Increases infectivity, especially in poor regions, and mutation chance. Segmented genome, we know this one. Virus splits into its genome into smaller molecules, increasing the likelihood of viable mutation during transmission. Yeah. Video games 1. Yeah. Certain video games get infected with a glitch in the system. Simply viewing this glitch can cause infection. That sounds more like the creepypasta about the Pokemon games. Nail sharpening. The host's nails begin to sharpen slightly, increasing chance of scratching someone can spread disease slightly. Coughing. Chances of infection by spreading pathogen into surroundings, especially in high-density urban areas. Voices. The host begins to hear strange voices in their head. This causes them to seek shelter with other people, increases infectivity. Insomnia. Inability to sleep makes people irritable and less productive. Isolation. The virus a distrust for other people in the host. What? Causing them to seek solitude. This lowers infectivity, yet can lower cure research as well. Alright, so these ones seem pretty much the same. Pathogen evolves, pathogen evolves, pathogen evolves. Ghosts 1. The spirits of those that have died begin to be seen by others, but rarely they leave behind cells of the pathogen. Speciality. Certain individuals infected with the disease start to take on a form of their own. They start to become more unique. Alright, so let's play. You have successfully evolved Spooky Scary. You're damn right. Alright, so I'm beginning to spread. So, yes. This creepypasta little scenario seems to be pretty cool. I especially like the speciality that comes about later on. Alright, so I'm gonna grab air, grab blood, and we'll just let our lovely time go ahead. Infect the lovely citizens of India with my disease. Alright. So, let's go air 2, water 2. There's water 3, apparently. Okay, so we didn't read Breath of Death 2. The pathogen can remain suspended in these winds for long periods of time, scattering across long distances. No safe place. The pathogen gains the ability to pass every single filtration system known to mankind. There is no safe place. Ghost ships 3. The ships of the dead begin to hunt down others. And travel a lot more. Okay, that increases lethality. I don't want that. So apparently I have a little bit of lethality already. I did not even notice. As you can see, I don't know where I got that from. I suppose it won't be too much of an issue. I might just stay on the download for the moment. Let myself spread a bit more. Gotta make sure I get to all these countries. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably grab medicine. And hopefully that will assist my endeavour to infect the entire world. Some symptoms are mutating, that's okay though. I'm not too concerned at the moment, I just need to spread. Yes. Alright, so they've noticed our disease, that's not too good. Hopefully the cure isn't chaotic. So I pretty much upgraded the equivalent of extreme bioaerosol. I'm going to grab isolation because it slows cure research. Brooding. The host will start to focus more on negative sides of things and less on the positive. This makes them become a tad more isolated. Does that increase a slow cure more? Depression. The host starts to suffer from moderate depression, causing them to become even more isolated and even more of a danger to themselves. Okay, that increases lethality. Height increase. Unexplained increases in height, not intense height increase, yet noticeable ones. Brutal. Alright, so we're still spreading around. Okay, so India has started work on a cure, that's okay. As things seem to be, the cure is not exactly a merit for concern as of yet. Oh god, I'm losing bubbles. There we go. India shuts down airports. Ah, that's not good. Alright, so let's grab a bit more transmission. Grab a segmented genome to help me out. I don't know what video games does specifically. It just seems to boost infection. I think it kills people. That's probably not good. I think that's what was killing people. Let's grab dogs, it gives a little bit more infection. Alright. So, video games too. Video games tend to become more and more broken and glitchy. The games may even begin to speak to the player, and this may cause them to become slowly insane. Wounds. Scabs, open wounds, injuries, and other problems of the sort become full of the virus. The infected dogs begin to bleed from their mouths. Chance of infection slightly heightened. Brutal. Very, very brutal. Alright, so I just want to make sure that I can get to all the island countries so I don't get in a little bit of trouble. Because at the moment, I just don't want to jump that lethality up. Okay, so it seems that the darkish symptoms here, the black with the red outline, are actually lethal ones, whilst the others are just purely infectious. But this one seems to be hurting as well, and so does this one, so I don't really understand. Abilities wise, so I don't know what these do. So I think ghosts could possibly be the Trojan planes, maybe? Ooh, Slenderman. Okay, so let's read these. The ghosts begin to be visible for longer periods of time and also now physically interact with the world around them. The ghosts now attack or speak with humans. The ghosts begin to also take on more form and become more detailed. Carnivals. A certain ghost begins to roam carnivals. He seems to be quite docile. Slenderman. The entity known as Slenderman begins to roam the world. He steals children and kills adults. He is mostly a mystery, but yet cares for his proxies. Ooh, terrifying. Just another parasite, apparently. Okay, so I was wrong about ghosts. That was false. So that was not Trojan planes. Carving smiles. Certain infected individuals begin carving the areas around their mouths to form smiles, increasing infectivity and severity. I think that's leading towards, I can't remember his name. Arsenphobia. An irrational fear of fire develops in several hosts. Tiki Toby. I have not heard of this. The individual Toby Rogers becomes a proxy for Slenderman. He is a cannibal and is severely bipolar. Ooh. Alright, so let's grab Carving Smiles. Jeff the Killer, that's the one. One infected person turns into Jeff the Killer, a completely deranged and insane murderer that can't be helped at all. Alright, so that drastically increases lethality. I don't really want that. I'm going to grab cold resistance because we seem to be severely lacking in these countries. Greenland seems to be the main cause for concern at the moment. And I think I might be a bit screwed. Hopefully not though. Hopefully we can get a boat to Greenland. Alright, so everyone's pitching in the cure. That's okay. Alright, we're in Greenland. That's alright. Alright, so let's start murder. Alright, so I'm gonna grab Jeff the Killer. I'm gonna grab Tiki Toby. And let's move into these. Grievous bodily harm. And let's grab Insomnia while we're here. So, as before, I'm going to be doing the whole cheating afterwards just to read through all the symptoms. So do not concern yourself that I'm not reading these final ones, it's just it's getting to be a bit stressful. Alright, so the cure is at 88%. Okay. Okay. Who are you? Laughing Jack. The spirit of Laughing Jack begins to roam the earth. He devours young children and is virtually unstoppable. Lethality and severity significantly increased. I've got almost full infectivity, so... Cure 95% complete. Not good. Cure is complete. Crap. I doubt that dropped it. No. Alright, well I have evidently failed. Alright, so I'm just going to jump straight back into cheats. And, yeah. I think it was just because I was stupid and I didn't upgrade cold resistance when I was in Russia. That was the main reason that I failed, I believe. But what are you going to do? Alright, I'll see you in a second for cheats. Okay, welcome back. I'm just trying to organize my lovely symptoms into a manner that will assist my cheatingness. This looks pretty good. I'm going to go cheaties. I'm going to grab unlimited DNA. Let's grab Turbo Strain just to speed things off a bit. I'm going to keep all the cure and stuff. And let's hop back in. And call it, if it lets me type, call it Poopies. Alright. So start in India. And there we got our large lag spike again. Alright. Alright, so we've got a 100% infectivity straight away. So let's grab this. This. I've got a little bit of lethality, but I'm not too concerned with it. Oh, Ben drowned. That's what it is. Okay, the video game entity Ben has gotten into the system. This raises infectivity heavily, yet viewing Ben can also be lethal. Alright, so what ones did I not read? Dogs 3. Dogs begin to be violent towards people that refuse to associate themselves with them. These dogs will persistently try to spread disease. No safe place we had before. Alright, so... Speciality we had before. Just going to grab a couple of these lovely... These all seem to be the same, so I'm not going to bother reading them. Alright, so we'll move those along. Upgrade this. That just seems to increase severity, doesn't seem to do much else. Alright. Spread, my pretty. Okay, so a disease has been noticed. I'm still not going to be too concerned with the noticing of the disease because we are going to be spreading very quickly. So I've got the lovely gene which clicks bubbles for me without me interacting, so it's going to make things a lot easier. I just have to shut down the pop-ups. So as you can see, we are spreading extremely quickly now. The borders are shutting behind us as we move. Just hoping we can get into every country, as there is no Trojan planes in this scenario. But it seems to be pretty good. Are we in the Caribbean? I don't know if we're in the Caribbean. We are not in the Caribbean. That's a problem. Okay. Anyway, we're not here to win. So, Dogs 3. Ooh, hello. Smile.jpg. That thing scares the crap out of me. The image of Smile Dog has gotten into circulation. Viewing the image causes infection, and the damage it causes is irreversible. Let's also grab Ben Drowned while we're here. Symptoms. Depression, I think we read. Alright, let's jump into abilities and we'll read those ones later. So carnivals we got Slenderman. Yep, we read most of these. Laughing Jack, we got that as well. Okay, actually we've read all of these. Alright, so aggression. The host begins to have irrational hatred towards others, commonly starting conflicts with other people. Grievous bodily harm, we read. Cannibalism. The host develops an extreme taste for flesh and will feast on corpses of humans, living or dead. Murder. The host is driven to extreme extents of rage, hatred, and bloodlust. They begin to carry out acts of murder. Self-harm. The host begins to injure themselves using fire, blades, or other objects. This can cause fatal accidents. Autophagia. Compulsion to bite or partially devour own body, typically fingers or skin, increases infection rates. Suicide. The host begins to have extreme feelings of guilt and worthlessness, causing them to commit suicide, significantly increasing lethality. Transformation. The host becomes a serial killer, a cannibal, a torturer. They are no longer human. Alright, so let's... Coughing. Black tears. The virus begins to replicate in tear ducts and causes tears to expelled in a black color, hard to remove and infectious. Mask wearing. The host begins to hide their face behind a mask. This becomes a compulsive habit, and the host likes wearing it. Severity increased. Nail sharpening we read. Height increase we read. Deformation. The host's bones begin to grow or break, causing deformations such as abnormal height, long limbs, and etc. That's creepy. Alright, so we have just about everything. And I'll leave one genetic reshuffle just because. So it seems the only country I can't get into now is lovely Caribbean. I think I've made it too lethal. I'm going to lose anyway because I can't get into the Caribbean, but you know. Ooh, paranoia. What? Did I miss one? I must have missed one. Whoopsie. Alright, so... Genetic reshuffle, and... I'm dead. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this episode. I know that I am a complete failure in this episode, but what you gonna do? So I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, like, favorite, share, all that fun stuff. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye now.